Welcome, everyone. My name is Enrique Quiroz, and I'm a user of Young Living products. I'm here today with Skull Hashe from the Platinum and Synergy Group. Scott is the president and CEO, and this is the company that we have been developing this product that is called Wild Prospector. How are you, Scott?
Hello, Enrique. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Well, great. I think you have tremendous good news for us. We're here to hear.
Well, great. Yes, we've been working really hard. Our team here at the Platinum Synergy Group, and of course, Enrique and his team there with at Young Living, we've been working really hard on creating this new tool called the YL Prospector. And this tool is absolutely phenomenal, and you'll see very soon exactly what I mean by that. In allowing you to uh, be able to generate leads into your Young Living business, to be able to get people involved in the business side, as well as also be able to share the products with them as well. So we have some really interesting, neat little tools that will work to help you build your Young Living business online. So one of the things that I wanted to start talking about, Enrique, today is I wanted to
Okay.
discuss the different sales funnels that we have created for the Young Living distributors.
I believe that that's one of the most important parts into the system.
Absolutely. These are the different sales funnels that you will be able to use in your day-to-day marketing. You can put at the bottom of your emails. You can put on business cards. Some people even put it on the back of their cars with magnets and that kind of thing. But these are different sales funnels that you will have at your disposal now as a member of the YL Prospector that will allow you to be able to capture business prospects, product-oriented prospects, which are interested in like the essential oils, for example, as well as we have a unique funnel that is geared specifically towards women. So I want to show you these sales funnels really quickly here. Um, Click on the marketing and sales funnel. So when you log into your back office right now, this is what you're going to see right here on the screen. I'm going to click on marketing and sales funnels, and we're going to take a look at exactly what those sales funnels are available to us. All right. When you click on the marketing and sales funnels, it's going to come up with a page that actually shows you the different marketing options that you have. And the great thing is, it has a bit of a screenshot that shows you the different pages, as well as it will actually give you a description as to where and why you'd want to use this page in your day-to-day marketing. For example, we have one website called To Achieve Wealth, and that's this website right here. This is a specially engineered sales funnel geared towards attracting people into the business opportunity of Young Living. When people come here, you'll see that we have a very nicely structured title, as well as a really good short 1 minute and 22-second video that just captures their attention and wants them to proceed further in finding out more about the Young Living business opportunity. When people put their name and information in here, and I'll just put something in here just for a sample here so that we can get through to the next page, we have, once people get more information, the ability for people to register directly to an online webinar. Now, this great online webinar will allow you. You're here. I'll just turn that video out there because it's going to autoplay. But this online webinar system will allow you to register new prospects right here to a webinar that is playing on every hour. So right now we have webinars set up every hour for you to be able to book these people into. The great thing is people can book themselves right from here. You'll notice that their name and email address is already in here. Once they see this secondary video, which is a little bit longer, it's almost an extension of the first video, explaining a little bit more about why they want to be on this webinar. All they need to do is select the time and date that they want to attend this webinar and register right here. Now, here's the great thing, Enrique, about the way this webinar works. It is all pre-recorded. That means you don't have to be
Oh,
doing the presentations all the time. It is all set up and ready to go for you, so that even though you may be spending time on the beach or you might be away from your computer or not working that specific day, you are still giving presentations to these potential prospects about the business.
Scott, that is tremendously interesting. That it is a powerful tool.
It's a great way to leverage your time. And you'll see here, once they've actually registered for that webinar, they're going to come into this page. This is, in a sense, the screen that allows them to bookmark the webinar page. It allows them to add it to any one of their calendars, as well as share this webinar with friends. This is a very viral tool here that allows you to at the time of the person's interest to share it with other people that might be interested in this particular webinar as well. So if I share this with a bunch of my friends, they're going to come back in, they're going to register for the webinar, and they're all going to be tagged to the member who sent them there. So it's a viral way to be able to generate more people to view your presentation and get more leads. You'll see here that we have a ticket here, and this ticket will actually is able to be printed very easily. But it shows the name of the presentation, the time, the date, and of course it has the personal information of the person who referred them to this webinar. So if this is your particular website that they're signing through, your picture, your name, your email address, and your phone number would be in there if you chose to have it in there. So they can print it out, and it's almost like a business card right there that they have at their fingertips. Now, the great thing here now is when they click on the webinar button, it'll actually be set to count down. So right now, this webinar will start in 4 hours and 44 minutes. And if they stay on this page, it will automatically start playing. Our system will automatically start messaging them and letting them know that they need to go to the webinar, and it will remind your prospects to be attending it so that they'll keep on letting you know. Now, as soon as this webinar starts, the webinar will start playing, and you'll see all the participants in that particular webinar start filling up on the screen. Even if there isn't any particular people that are going to be in there, the system will simulate additional participants in there to make sure that it always looks like there's a lot of people in this webinar. So it gives that whole fear of loss in a sense that people are always looking to join in. It gives them that motivation to keep on to listen to it because there's a lot of people that are going to be there. A little bit of social proof there. Now, right here, you'll see that there's a box that people have the ability to ask questions. As the webinar presentation is playing, people have the ability to be able to type in questions. These questions will be delivered directly to you, the member. So if they have a question about maybe something about the product or maybe something about the business, they can type right into the chat and it'll start initiating conversation directly with you. So it opens that communication lines up. The great thing is this prospect came off the website, booked themselves into the webinar. They're already watching the webinar, and now they're creating a conversation with you. So these people are magnetically charged directly to you. So they're starting conversation with you as opposed to you having to call them up right away. But obviously, once we get to the back office, I'm going to show you how it's very important to make sure that you are making these calls and talking to each and every one of these prospects.
So I have a question, Scott.
Okay.
When you tell me it contacts me, it sends me an email.
It does, yes. So,
Okay.
so it will send you an email directly to the whatever email address that you have specified in the system. So if it's one that you have maybe on your cell phone or mobile, you can actually be responding to it right directly back to people as they're watching your presentation while you're maybe not at the office or maybe you're out and about somewhere.
Okay, perfect.
Now, the next sales funnel that we have here, I want to show you, is the To Achieve Health. So we have the To Achieve Wealth, which is the business builder focused funnel. We also have the To Achieve Health. And To Achieve Health is more geared towards the product side of things. It's something that you might prefer to have on a business card. It's a way that you could send people that maybe that you know, like friends and family. This is a place that you can send them to find out a little bit more about Young Living, the products, and it's also a way that they can actually get started with the company. So I'm going to open this page up here to show you what our page looks like. This page is more of a team site type look that allows you to it has your name, you'll have your picture here. In this case, the demo account that we're using just has the Young Living logo right here, but you can imagine your picture would be placed right in here. We have several different videos about Young Living that are playable right off the main page that people can actually click through and actually start playing. So you can actually share this page with a lot of people that you want to share more about the products. Built into this page as well, you have a product guide, and this product guide will allow you to be able to send people here to find out more information on specific Young Living products. So when you click on here, it'll actually allow them to go directly to the PDFs in regards to that specific product. Also on this page, this is where you'd send people if you wanted to get them to become a distributor. Everybody has a link that has a unique Young Living identifier attached to it that you can send people to. But now it's easy. All you have to do is tell them to go to your To Achieve Health website and click on Become a Distributor. And what happens here is it will actually launch the Young Living website right here inside of your website, and it will automatically put your sponsor ID in place for you. So it'll automatically tie your specific information to that sponsor ID. So we made it so that it's very easy for you to be able to just tell people exactly where to go to become a distributor or to become a customer. This is also a very easy way for you to be able to log into your members only area, which is what we saw just a little bit earlier, and we will see again in just a few seconds. It's a way for you to be able to log into your website as well. Now, anybody that comes off of this website and is interested in finding out more on the Young Living products and essential oils, they can actually just enter their details below and put their name, email, and phone number to get more information. And these leads will be delivered directly into your contact manager, which we will show you in just a few minutes. One of the other pages that we have here that is available to you is another business-focused page. We call it Women with a Plan. In the Young Living market, we found that there's a lot of people, a lot of consumers that are women, and a lot of business builders that are women. So it's a very attractive market to be going after as far as marketing is concerned. What we've done is we've engineered a specific sales funnel directly towards women called Women with a Plan. And let me show you that website.
Okay.
This Women with the Plan website will allow you to be able to do marketing specifically towards women. If it's on mom's websites, for example, there's a lot of different message boards that are specifically focused towards women working from home. This website is custom tailored specifically to that. It gives them enough information to intrigue them, put their name, phone number, email address, country, state, city, time zone, and of course, the best time to call. This is a more qualified lead. We're getting a lot more information from them. And of course, when they fill this information out, they will also be prompted on the thank you page to register for the business webinar. So once again, there's two websites, the To Achieve Wealth and the womenwithaplan.com website that will both have people, it'll both request people to register for that webinar. So we're automating a lot of that process. Well, at the same time, all of the leads that are coming in from all of these three sales funnels are all being delivered directly into your contact manager, which we'll see in just 1 second. Now, the great thing is as the YL Prospector grows, we are going to be adding additional sales funnels to it as well. I'm not going to get into too much detail on that, but I want to let you know that we do have more custom tailored funnels coming down in the future as well.
I believe that that is very important because there's a lot of product that we have available in Young Living.
And such great
So
products with such great niche markets that we can go after as well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that by continuously adding new sales funnels that will give our members of the Wild Prospector the ability to be able to target different audiences in their marketing efforts.
Hmm. Very interesting.
The last page I want to show you that is unique to you as a member is your personal YL Prospector referral page. Now, this registration page here will allow you to be able to refer people specifically to the YL Prospector and enroll directly underneath you. So you'll see here that as new people come on board into the system, it'll say Enrique Quiros. He is welcomes so and so to the prospector. People will be tagged underneath you, and that will allow you to work with them as far as the messenger is concerned. And it opens up a lot of doors in the future for you working with that individual. So it's always essential to make sure that you are referring people directly to the Wild Prospector using your specific link, which you can find right here. There's also another way that you can actually send people directly to the Wild Prospector if they're interested in trying it out. You just click on the invite friends to the system button, which is right off the front page, and it will allow you to be able to send an email directly to somebody that you know, and it will pull them back directly to your specific registration page. So I just want to make sure that I'm clear on that. It's a good idea to make sure that you invite friends directly to the Wild Prospector by using the invite button or sending them your specific Wild Prospector link. Now, what I mentioned before is that all the leads are coming through into one specific area. That is the contacts area. So let me just click on that and explain that in a little bit further in detail to everybody here. All right, now when people come in from all the different sales funnels in the contact manager, what's going to happen is everybody will be moved directly into new prospects. So that means if they're coming from the To Achieve Wealth website, if they're coming from the To Achieve Health, or if they're coming from Women with the Plan. Every prospect gets put into new prospects. Now, as you can see, we can actually select these different prospects and it will pull up their information on the right-hand side. I'm going to select one of these contacts, and we're going to actually simulate doing a call with one of these new prospects. Now, I've chosen this test contact here. Now, we can either pick up the phone and give this person a call, or we can actually use Skype just by clicking on the Skype button. This feature is great because what it will allow you to do is it allows you to Skype out to any particular contact in YL Prospector, which will save you a lot of money on long distance bills as well. We connect directly in there. Now, these tabs down below will actually give you more in-depth information about that particular contact before you give them a call. Any survey questions that we have, a detailed history of everything we've done with them, as well as in footprints will actually show you any time that they've spent on all the different websites that you have. Now let's pick up the call or the phone and give this person a call. When I call up this contact, either we connect with them or we don't. So either green for connected or red if we don't. Now, let's say, for example, we're going to start off with, we're going to call this person, we didn't connect with them. So we didn't get them on the line, we left a message, for example. When I click on no connection, the system is going to ask me, why couldn't I connect? Well, we called them, we left them a message, we called them, they weren't available, or maybe we called them for the second time or third time. After the third time, we like to disqualify them. So let's say called left message. If I select called left message because that's what happened on the call, the system will automatically recommend the next actions to take with this person. For example, we'll send an instant email. This particular instant email is we could not reach by phone. We're going to leave their autoresponder the way it is because there's automatic emails going out to them already within YL Prospector because they've opted in off the main site. So these are timed emails that go out over time directly to them, automatically following up to them. And of course, we're going to change their status to called. So I'm just going to click on the next button, and you'll see here that the system will recommend an email to send out here. In this case, it'll say, hello, put their name in there. Let's say, I tried to reach you over the phone to discuss our company, Young Living. When would be a good time for you to speak in further detail? And then at the bottom, it signs your name, your phone number, your email, and of course has links back to your specific YL Prospector websites. When I hit complete, it sends out this email and moves us on to the next contact in our list. Very simple. The same thing goes for if you connect with the contact. When I click on connected, if I get them on the line, the system's going to ask me what happened on that telephone call. So when I called this person up, were they interested in becoming a distributor or maybe interested in becoming a customer? Maybe we want to schedule them to a live event happening in our town or near them. Maybe we want to schedule a callback appointment sometime that would be better suited for them. Maybe we want to send them to our automated webinar. We can actually send them a link directly to that so they can set up a time for themselves if they haven't done so already. Or maybe we want to get them started right away. They're very excited. They want to become a customer. Or let's get them started as a distributor. Any of these outcomes, if we select them, for example, I'm just going to use the first one here, interested in becoming a distributor, and I'm going to click on that here. What this is going to allow me to do is automatically recommend these next actions and send out a business information email. They'll choose the autoresponder that's best suited for them, and I'll automatically change them to status of follow-up schedule. So this automatically happens. It's like presets on your car radio. Everything is taken care of at a click of a button. And when you hit next, it sends out that email and moves you on to the next contact. Very, very simple to do. Now, of course, as you are calling up your new prospects, you'll notice that they'll move to either callbacks if you don't connect with them or follow-ups if you've talked to them and you need to schedule that follow-up. Now, of course, as you enroll new customers, they move into the Customers tab and new distributors into the Distributors tab. So what's the best practice here is I like to clear out all my new prospects and make sure that they go into callbacks, follow-ups, customers, or distributors as I'm calling them. So you should always zero out your new prospects when calling. Then, of course, go back to your callbacks and your follow-ups and start touching base with people again. So first step is always call those new prospects, then talk to your callbacks and follow-ups, and of course, touching on those enrolling customers and distributors to make sure that that process is going smooth. So is there anything that you wanted me to explain a little bit more in detail there, Enrique?
No, I mean, I believe it has been very well explained, and it's an awesome tool.
You'll find that it's very simple to learn. It's not very tricky for people that even have very limited computer experience. They'll be able to get in here, they'll be able to see who they need to call, pick up the phone, make the call, and tell the system what happened, and it moves them right to the next person. Very simple
And and
training on how to use it.
and basically, very important is follow up.
Absolutely.
Follow up is a key factor for success in doing the Young Living business.
Absolutely. And that's why we have a tab specifically for people that you need to follow up with.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go back to the home screen here, and I want to talk about bringing on new people into the Young Living business. You can be very new to the company, or you can have years of experience. As new people come into the YL Prospector, there is a getting started checklist that helps people get familiarized with Young Living as a company, the products that Young Living offers, Young Living as the business opportunity itself, as well as it gets into more detailed training on exactly how to prospect and how to approach people, which we're going to talk about just in a few minutes as well. It gives you the detailed training on the YL Prospector system, as well as how to host your first meeting, share and create content that will actually attract people to your business, as well as how to invite friends into the Young Living business and the YL Prospector. So we have some great training steps and getting started that allows you to be able to leverage your time as a business builder and as a leader to be able to know that people are getting trained as they're coming into the YL Prospector. Now, I mentioned that we had something in place here for approaching contacts. And of course, as you're new to the business, or even if you're a veteran, you may have a lot of contacts that you want to introduce to the Young Living products or the Young Living business. We have built in a warm market wizard that will allow you and enable you to be able to connect very easily to those people that you need to talk to. Let's say I'm a brand new business builder. I just got started in the business. I have my YL Prospector account set up. I can go into my warm market wizard and be able to very easily be able to approach these new people that I have in my contacts, either on Facebook, LinkedIn, or just my regular contact lists. I can actually approach them very easily with preset approaches. This is what I mean. This is very unique to the YL Prospector. If I click on the approach friends, approach Facebook friends, it's going to allow me to choose what I want to actually approach with. So I'm going to approach some of my Facebook friends with, for example, the Young Living business approach, the business approach specifically for women, or maybe a product specific approach. I'm just going to click on the Young Living business approach, and you'll see here, this is a very neat message because it's coming from me directly to my Facebook friends. So you can see it's not a sales letter by any means. It's something that's very engineered to be friendly. So, for example, hello, first name. I've been working in the health and well. I've been working with a health and wellness company, which has completely changed my life. I work from home and earn money by sharing healthy products with others. I would like to share this with you and how I make this happen. Take a look at this video and let me know your thoughts. Great thing about this is it ties you right back to the To Achieve Wealth sales funnel. So that website that we showed you earlier that has the videos and the webinars, it'll push the people that you know back into there so that you can actually approach people very warmly and with a very soft approach, and you can do it very easily. I'm just going to click on next here because this is the message that I want to send. And of course, it will allow me to be able to see my Facebook friends. So I click on add Facebook friends. Now, if you haven't done this for the first time, it will actually ask you to sign into Facebook or LinkedIn, for example, as well. But I've already done that, so I'm going to click on add Facebook friends, and I can actually choose any of my friends that I want to send this approach to. When I click on done, then continue to the next step, I have the ability to be able to edit this approach. So I can make any necessary tweaks that I want to this particular approach. If I wanted to customize it a little bit for a specific type of friend, I could do that. When I click on complete, it'll automatically send this approach directly into the Facebook inbox for all the contacts that I have selected. Now you can imagine how powerful this is. If I just selected 20 people, for example, I have just sent this approach and invited them back to take a look at my website to 20 people in a very friendly way. So it looks like it's actually coming from me as a message on Facebook directly to them. This is going to pop up on their mobile phones if they have Facebook connected, and it will automatically allow them to respond back to you as well through Facebook. Now, this is a great way to get out there because the first thing you want to do when starting your Young Living business is to be able, you want to make sure that you create that list of people that you want to approach. And this is a great way to tap into the list that you already have. We've made it very easy for you to be able to send the message about your new business or even about the products, for example, directly to the people that are right at your fingertips. And this will help you allow you to be able to charge your business up really fast. So when I
This
hit the,
is,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, this is a tremendous tool. And being able to empower the distributors from day one, the new distributors from day one, it's amazing.
Absolutely. It allows people to get out of the gate really fast and allows them to be able to share with other people the great products and the great business that Young Living has to offer very, very quickly to the people that they know. Now, of course, there's other ways to be able to attract people to your websites. The Warm Market Wizard is a great tool to be able to get out there to the people that you know. You also, there's other ways that you could actually approach people that you know across your social media channels or people that you may not know by actually creating and sharing articles. Our system has a built-in article sharing, and I just want to make sure that you know exactly what I clicked here. Article creating and sharing right here off the main screen. When I click on that button, it'll bring me to an area you'll see has articles. These articles are already in there for me. So I could either be an author, like if I like to publish blog articles and I like to write a lot, I can actually produce my own content right here and have my own blog inside of the YL Prospector. Now, if I'm not a blogger and I don't feel like blogging, I can actually use other people's content. You'll see here that we have lots of great content for people to be able to share already. Now, as a blogger, you can produce your own content and share it with the rest of the team. And the great thing about this is that means you're going to have a lot more traffic coming to your blog, which for people that are blogging, it's all about search engine rankings. You're going to have a lot more traffic in there helping your search engine ranking go up for that particular article. Now, the great thing about sharers, the people that are sharing these particular articles, is you can share other people's articles and not have a problem with any kind of duplicated content. The great part about it is when you share a particular page, like let me say I want to share this, let me share this Young Living Products page here. If I want to share this with my people, I can actually very easily share it through the Sear Center. And anybody that comes in here and wants to learn more about this particular article, when they fill this form out, the lead goes to the sharing person. So I can share this great information across my social media like Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, anywhere that I want to share it. I can share it very easily. And as people are coming back to read the articles, of course, the author themselves would get credit for it. But at the same token, any kind of leads that are generated off that article from something that I shared that was shared will automatically go to the person who shared that article, which is great because that means that the traffic and the SEO value and the search engine optimization value for that for the person who's posting the article is going to go up. Now, for the person who's sharing it, they're going to be able to generate leads off of content they did not create. So you have the ability to be able to share really good information that is built right into your back office. So that's going to be very exciting for a lot of people that are bloggers and for people that just want great content to be able to share across their social media feeds.
Something very important to comment is that the article sharing or the administration for the wild prospector will be constantly putting up new posts. So people that are not experts in writing articles will have always new information to post in their blogs.
That's excellent because it's always great to have great content to be able to post across their social media channels. Like on Facebook, I always look for things that I can share. Well, now you have things to be able to share across your feed to all your friends. But the great thing is when you're sharing these great articles about for example, the new essential oil, for example, you share that across your Facebook feed. People come in there and they want to learn more. You are getting that lead. So it's a great way to be able to get out there and be able to share great quality content across your social media channels, while at the same time being able to capture leads. I just want to touch on a few other key features of the system here. Um, we have a built-in calendar that will allow you to be able to be able to book personal events as well as be able to see different things that are going on in the team. So any kind of live events, any live webinars, that kind of thing, any kind of company-specific events that are going on will be in your team calendar. Your personal calendar, you'll notice you'll be filling up as you're making calls because as you book things with follow-ups, you book different follow-ups with people, it'll all show up in your personal calendar. You also have a messenger built in here that allows you to be able to work with your group. So automatically the people that are in your team. So that's another reason why you should probably share your YL prospector link by sending out the invite or sending out your specific link when people are looking to register, is because you can actually work with them in your team here as well. So you have the ability to be able to send messages directly back and forth to all these people that are within your team. You also have a team center, and this team center is, in a sense, a library of great resources, information on products, information on the business, and of course, this is going to be always added on to as well in the future. As things change, it'll be consistently updated. So you have a resource center for all the great information that you need for Young Living. You also have the marketing center, and this marketing center allows you to be able to track all the traffic, all the leads that are being generated, and it allows you to be able to help out with your marketing for all the different lead capture websites that we have available here. So I want to mention one other thing in the marketing center here, and that is that when you're creating articles in the article system, you can track them here as well. So you can actually see all
Okay.
the different all the traffic that is coming in based upon the articles that you've created. So you can imagine that's always a great thing to see.
Well, that will allow people to understand what type of articles they should write or what type of articles people are more interested in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, even more advanced for some of the people that are doing different marketing out there for banner advertising, that kind of thing, you can actually create specific campaigns to go to different websites. You could say, for example, you want to set up an advertising campaign on, say, Facebook, for example. You want to create a link that will rotate people through both the to achieve wealth and also the women's side. You could actually do even more advanced marketing like split testing and everything like that. I don't expect everybody to understand what that is, but for the more advanced marketers, it's built in here. All you need to know is that it's there for you to use as you become more of an active marketer. But I just wanted to just give you an overview of how it all works. Enrique, is there anything else you want me to zero in on as far as the new YL prospector is concerned?
No, but I mean, I think we've had a very interesting explanation, and I'm totally thrilled to be able to uh, announce that we're launching this wild prospector, and I know people are going to be really happy to see a tool that really helps you do the complete business.
Absolutely. Well, the greatest part about this, Enrique, is the fact that you are able to try it out yourself and also share it with people absolutely free. There's no credit card required right out of the gate. You could start with the Wild Prospector right now just by going to the wildprospector.com, or go to the link that's specifically given to you by the person who referred you as well. Just it's always good to keep it that way. You can try out the Wild Prospector absolutely free for 30 days. If it is something that you find that is benefiting your business, it's actually at a very low cost of $19.95 per month, and that is actually less expensive than a typical autoresponder. So you get all the sales funnels with the autoresponder, the complete contact management system, all the resources, and the marketing center with the Warm Market Wizard, and the ability to be able to create your own blogs and share other people's articles, all for $19.95 if you choose to keep on board with it afterwards. So it's great value.
I do have to say, Scott, that after doing the Young Living business for several years, this is the best tool I found there in the market, and I think people are really gonna uh, take their business to the next level with the Wild Prospector.
Excellent. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today here, and I'm glad that I had a chance to share what we've been working so hard on, Enrique. We've spent a lot of time here together in the last few months getting this all together, and we're excited to share it with everybody in Young Living.
Yes, thank you, Scott, for this very nice presentation. And everybody, this is here, it's now, and we can make this software will make things happen for you, and you will be able to grow your Young Living business. Take care.
Thank you so much.